Two very talented drivers, and Fogarty's not hanging around. He sees that green flag fly, and Ricky Taylor pounces on the inside too.
Yeah, just a great start there by John Fogarty. He anticipated the green perfectly. Valiante's going to have to fight hard with Taylor, but he has to concede.
You see, not far back, the GT guys already under their green, as well as the lead taken by Camaro so far, but that's clean as we go.
Boris said was going door to door. John Pugh's being shuffled back here by the Starworks guys. He doesn't want to accept that. Pugh hangs tough, and he forces Enzo Potolicchio wide. We're right now with Pugh.
That was dirty.
You could see that coming, Dorsey. They try to go side by side through 7. That's not going to work.
And that's why I call it dirty already. I should have rescinded that maybe, but I saw what was setting up, and I didn't like what I saw.
Hey, speaking of a Corvette Daytona prototype, while we're away, Action Express driver Terry Borchella in the 5 had a mishap. Here it is.
This is an area of the racetrack where these guys had problems yesterday.
Well, that's very strange.
Yes, late in the corner, though, and I don't think anyone was close enough to turn him, Dorsey. He had a similar spin in qualifying yesterday, as did the 99 and the 10.
This is up in turn 13.
Oh, trying to work some traffic there. Milton Grant in the 72 and just try to force it through, then lost the front end on the Riley. Straight through the gravel trap. You can see the front splitter there on the right side, at least, has been damaged, pulled down a little bit.
And you may have noticed there, we've got a new second place man. Michael Valiante is on the charge, and so too is the 01. Here comes Memo Rojas. The Ganassi machine, the Telmex BMW, has found some speed.
They certainly have, and this is a little bit of a surprise to see them right in the mix with these Corvettes, which have really dominated proceedings recently.
Now we have a full course caution, and that's for debris off one of these cars in turn 11.
It's been a pretty eventful race already, with multiple contacts between different class cars. Fairly clean, and Michael Valiante in the blue car was very aggressive.
Yeah, he's looking pretty racy, but remember, he's brought in as a replacement for Antonio Garcia. His mantra is do not make any mistakes, just bring it in, hand it over to Westy to take it to the checkered flag in a good, strong position.
All racetracks have a nuance to them. This one has one, and it means when it gets hotter, it gets slipperier. This gets almost like there's oil on the racetrack, and these guys are going to have to adhere to saving tires before this is over.
Need to update you on another pit stop that went down while we're in break. Spencer Pumpelly has taken over from Steve Bertho. We'll see how high that 67 TRG Porsche can climb.
This is exactly the sort of performance this week and last week at Detroit in his opening stint that Michael Valiante needs. He needs to get back on the radar in this paddock. He went missing basically last year. He's got this opportunity, and he's grabbing it with both hands right now. Great performance today.
While we're away, this man here was on a move. Terry Borchella with a pretty decisive move. Check this one out.
This is tough here, coming through 8, he slides it down the inside of turn 9, and what you've got there now, those curbs have been shaved down over the last few years.
So it's Westbrook over Angelelli, over Scott Pruitt in that Telmex BMW Riley, then Joao Barbosa, our most recent race winner.
And every one of these leaders are on pretty much the same strategy. Pruitt was the first to pit of the top 4 right now. That was 14 laps ago. Westbrook and Angelelli 11 laps ago. We saw that in replay on the same lap.
Here comes Alex Gurney weaving by Patrick's teammate Joe Foster, and that is Jonathan Bomarito up ahead in the 70. There's been a pass for position right there. Bomarito taking that 8th spot away. Pruitt will have a rear view mirror full of the 9. Here comes Barbosa.
Barbosa is coming, and Westy didn't get a good run through traffic there as it allowed Max Angelelli to close that gap on him a little bit. This is going to be a 4-car battle for the lead if we get any sort of traffic right now.
Switching drivers from 5 to 9. Orban tries to look for the inside on Cameron. No chance.
Oh, he nudges him. He nudges him, loosens him up. He's going to grab the position right there. Got in really deep there, down into turn 6, Dorsey.
That was masterful. Let me tell you, that was just subtle and perfect to get the job done.
Here they come, boys. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, etc. coming up the front straight. Westbrook will hold the lead, but it's going to be tight going up to the keyhole.
Yeah, he won't have tire temporal pressure right now, so but a good clean stop. He really didn't get hurt. A couple of mistakes there was the delay on the right front, as Brian mentioned, and Westy had it in gear with the rear wheel spinning, so they couldn't even get the wheel gun on the rears until they made that communication with Westbrook to get his foot on the brake or get it out of gear.
And if you are seeing right, you see the 9 ahead of the 5. Just 2 laps ago it was the 5 ahead of the 9. Angelelli is in the orange car, the SunTrust livery Corvette. 9 is Barbosa, Pruitt in the Telmex BMW, the blue car, and Donahue 4th in the line. It's not as tight as what we will see here between Pruitt and Angelelli.
Oh, look at this! Here comes Barbosa.
That's
big touch. That was big contact. And there's Angelelli.
I think he's got tired as he does. Right rear is flat. That wasn't contact. That was contact between Pruitt.
Joao's gone as well. Barbosa spins as well.
Also a flat tire.
I'm sure Taylor cannot believe this. They are done. They're not going to get
Full course
back.
caution. They're not going to make it back, or they're not going to win the race.
All of a sudden, Scott Pruitt has a shot at winning this race.
And let's see at their lap times. Fastest lap of the race by Westy is a 1:19.54 and Pruitt 1:19.51.
Game on. Game on at Mid-Ohio. We got 7.5 minutes left here at Mid-Ohio, and this is going to get crazy. The run to the checkered flag, good clean restart.
That was beautiful by Richard Westbrook. He needed that. He needed to get that buffer where he can hit his marks, get his lap time down immediately. We see the GTs in the background led by Bill Oberlin.
You really have to concentrate. If they didn't have enough on their hands already, the sun is one more factor.
Pruitt took 0.2 of a second out of Westbrook that last time around. Not much in it. Not much in it in GT either. Siegel is well within touch of Bill Oberlin. Oberlin has regained a little bit of that advantage. He's calmed down.
He has, and so has Westbrook. He's settled down a little bit too. He's maintained that gap. This is a brilliant drive by Richard Westbrook.
Not much now Pruitt can do is hope for a mistake. All you can do is push your car to its limit. Hope the guy in front of you makes a mistake and you can capitalize, but not likely.
What a weekend potentially for Michael Valiente.
Continental Tire Sports Car Challenge race earlier today in the ST class won by him. Pruitt comes ever so close. There was a Riley chassis car won the Rolex 24. Ever since, it's been Corvette domination, and Westbrook and Valiente go to victory lane at Mid-Ohio. What a day for the Daytona-based team. Troy Fliss and his group, superb performance, and in GT, Billy Oberlin, he won here in the BMW M6. They've yet to win here in this M3, and he's about a quarter of a lap away from celebrating with Paul Dall'Anna. Their last win came at Barber a year ago. They thought they could be strong here. The 50 pounds that was stripped from that car has paid dividends. Dall'Anna and Oberlin, they win it at Mid-Ohio in the Turner Motorsport BMW. Good work, really good work from those guys.